When it comes to anime that blends action, horror, and incredible visuals, most people immediately think of Attack on Titans. But there's another series out there that deserves just as much attention: Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress, released in 2016. This anime often gets overlooked, but it has everything you'd want in a gripping, edge of your seat story. Today, we're diving into 5 reasons why you should watch Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress takes place in an alternate version of Japan during the Industrial Revolution. Humanity has been nearly wiped out by creatures called Kabane, humans infected by mysterious viruses that turns them into unstoppable monsters with glowing hearts of iron. To survive, people live inside fortified stations connected by armed steam trains called Hayajiro. Already, that's such a fresh spin compared to the usual fantasy settings we see in anime. It's like someone mashed up Attack on Titans, Train to Busan, and steampunk engineering into one world. The train themselves aren't just background, they're the lifeline of humanity. Every journey is a gamble. Every stop is a risk, and the constant movement gives the anime this non-stop sense of urgency. If you're tired of the same cookie cutter anime settings, Habaneri's world will feel like a breath of fresh air, or maybe more like a breath of smoke and steel. One of the biggest selling points of this anime is its pedigree. Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress was produced by Wit Studio. Yes, the same studio that made the first seasons of Attack on Titans. The director is Tetsuro Araki, who also directed Attack on Titans and Death Note. And you can feel his fingerprints all over this show. The pacing, the tension, the way action scenes are shot with sweeping camera angles and dynamic energy. On top of that, the music is handled by Hiroyuki Sawano, the legendary composer behind Attack on Titans and Kill la Kill. If you've ever gotten chills from a Sawano soundtrack, you know what to expect. Epic orchestral tracks mixed with electronic beats that make every battle feel 10 times bigger. So when you watch Kabaneri, you're not just watching some random anime. You're watching a series made by some of the most talented people in the industry, at the height of their creative powers. Now, what really makes Kabaneri more than just cool visuals are the characters. Our main character, Ikoma, isn't your typical unstoppable shonen hero. He's a steamsmith, basically an engineer, who's sick of living in fear of Kabane. He creates a weapon called the piercing gun to finally kill them. But when he's bitten early on, instead of turning into a mindless Kabane, he manages to stop the infection halfway, becoming something in between, a Kabaneri. This duality makes him fascinating. He's part human, part monster, constantly fighting both the Kabane outside and the fear of rejection from the humans around him. Then there's Mume, the mysterious girl who's also a Kabaneri. She's skilled, deadly, but underneath the confident exterior is a young girl carrying trauma and the weight of expectations she's never asked for. And that's what makes the cast work. They're not perfect. They make mistakes, they argue, they clash over morality, fear, and survival. In a world where death is always around the corner, these flaws make the characters feel painfully human, and that's exactly why we root for them. If you are here for action, this anime will not disappoint. The battles against the Kabane are some of the most creative and pulse-pounding fight scenes you'll see. The Kabane aren't your typical zombies. They're glowing, iron-like hearts makes them harder to kill. So it's not just about slashing away. Characters have to be resourceful, aiming for weaknesses and using the environment to survive. And when the Kabaneri fight, especially Mumi, the choreography is insane. The animation is smooth, the attacks are brutal, and the stakes always feel real because anyone could die at any time. Visually, the series is breathtaking. Wit Studios' art style makes the steampunk world feel alive, with glowing embers, steel trains, and grim industrial landscapes, and when you combine that with Sawano's explosive soundtrack, the result is an adrenaline rush that will keep you glued to the screen. What really sets Kabaneri apart is that beneath all the action and steampunk aesthetics, it's telling a story about humanity itself. The Kabane are terrifying, yes, but the anime constantly reminds us that humans can be just as dangerous. Fear drives people to cruelty. Leaders make selfless choices. Survivors betray each other to save themselves. Ikomai and Mume as Kabaneri embody these themes. They're caught between two worlds, rejected by humans but hated by Kabane. Their existence forces everyone around them to confront their own prejudice and fears. This gives the show a surprising amount of emotional weight. It's not just about killing monsters, it's about asking what it means to stay human in a world that's falling apart. So if you've been looking for an anime that delivers on action, suspense, and emotional storytelling, Kabaneri of the Iron Fortress deserves a spot on your watch list. With its unique steampunk setting, powerhouse creative team, flawed but relatable characters, jaw-dropping visuals, and deeper themes about humanity and survival, it's one of the shows that might surprise you with just how good it really is. The only question left is, would you survive the Iron Fortress? Let me know in the comments what you think about Kabaneri and if you've already seen it, and what stuck with you the most. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more anime breakdowns.